Let's troubleshoot why your ACM AWS Certificate Manager TLS certificate is still pending validation even after you've added the necessary DNS records in Route 53. This often happens due to several common reasons, and we'll cover them systematically. 1. Propagation delay. DNS changes don't happen instantly. It can take anywhere from a few minutes to several hours, or even longer in rare cases, for your DNS changes to propagate across all DNS servers worldwide. ACM needs to see these changes before it can validate your certificate. Be patient and wait at least 4 and 6 hours. Check your DNS records using a variety of online tools that check DNS propagation. 2. Incorrect DNS records. Double-check every aspect of your DNS records in Route 53. Even a tiny typo in the CNAME record or TXT record value can prevent validation. Make sure the values you've entered in Route 53 precisely match what ACM expects. Carefully compare the values requested by ACM with the values you've entered in Route 53. Pay special attention to capitalization and trailing spaces. 3. Incorrect record type. Ensure you're using the correct DNS record type. ACM might request CNAME records or TXT records depending on the validation method you've chosen. Using the wrong record type, like an A record when a CNAME is needed, will definitely prevent validation. 4. Route 53. Configuration issues. While less common, there might be a problem with your Route 53 configuration itself. Check if your hosted zone is properly configured and correctly points to your domain. If you're using a private hosted zone, make sure it's correctly linked to your VPC. Consider temporarily disabling any security measures like access control lists, ACLs, that might be preventing ACM from accessing your records. 5. ACM issues. In rare cases, there might be an issue on the ACM side. Check the ACM console for any error messages associated with your certificate request. Look for any specific error codes or messages that might offer clues about the problem. 6. Firewall security group rules. If your server is behind a firewall or security group, verify that the necessary ports are open to allow ACM to validate your certificate. ACM typically uses port 443 HTTPS for validation. 7. Caching. Browsers and other DNS clients may be caching the old DNS records, preventing them from seeing the updated ones. Try clearing your browser cache and using a private browsing window to test DNS propagation. You can also try using a different DNS server. 8. Domain ownership. Before you even think about anything else, make sure you have full ownership and control of the domain for which you are trying to obtain a certificate. This might sound obvious, but it's a common oversight. If you've checked all these and your certificate request is still pending, contact AWS support. Provide them with the certificate request ID and any relevant details from the ACM console and your Route 53 configuration. They can investigate any potential issues on their end. Remember, patience and careful verification are key.